Listen, Thailand is one of the easiest and safest places to live in the world. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. When a place feels this good, this peaceful, this convenient, it's really easy to get really comfortable and become stagnant in your life. This is the reality that I have experienced and that I see a lot of people who have lived in Thailand and are now looking to leave. If you've been following me and watching the videos I've been posting, you know that I wholeheartedly believe that Thailand is one of the best places to go, especially if it's your first time moving or living abroad. The safety, the convenience, the accessibility, the beauty, the culture is honestly unmatched, especially in Asia. The level of freedom that you experience and that you can feel on a deep level, I haven't felt that really any other place in the world. I lived in Thailand for a year and a half, and I moved there after leaving the US hustle culture, leaving my corporate job, leaving behind toxic family dynamics. All that I was craving was peace, was ease, was comfortability, and I was really able to tap into that and live in that in Thailand. Those first few months or years you're in Thailand is literally an incubation space for your trauma recovery. It makes you realize just how exhausted you were in your life beforehand. But it could also make you forget of who you want to be. Moving to Thailand was a big shock for me in the first place. And if it's your first time moving abroad, it's going to be a big shock for you as well. But once your nervous system has expanded to be able to hold and make this new reality your baseline norm, you crave something new. And so I got into that space. And when your body finally experienced this level of deep relaxation that you probably never had experienced in your life, a lot of things start to unravel. Like the identity of who you are, who you thought you had to be, who you wanted to be, who you were before, starts to just disintegrate. And the ambition that you had, in a way, dies. And there's a point in your healing journey when the familiar now becomes a hiding place where you don't have to go and you don't have to do anything else because you're so comfortable in this space. And comfort can become intoxicating. $1 motorbike ride, $2 beers and drinks, fresh fruit daily. You could eat out every day, multiple times a day. You don't have to clean if you don't want to. You don't have to cook if you don't want to. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And so you kind of just slump into life. And what happens is that momentum and that ambition for life becomes optional. So some of the signs that you are entering into a comfort stagnancy that you can watch out for are: 1, you stop taking risks. You talk yourself out of leaving, or you don't even dream as big, or don't even allow yourself to dream beyond Thailand. Nothing can measure up to what Thailand is providing you. So it doesn't make sense. Why leave? I got everything that I want and need right here for the low. 2, rest becomes your identity. Rest is a necessity. Rest should be your baseline. Rest is your birthright. You don't have to work in order to receive rest. When rest becomes the excuse to do nothing, that is a sign that you are losing sight of yourself. You are losing sight of actually listening to your intuition and what's right for you. Trust me when I say I've been there before. I wholeheartedly believe that things that you do should come with ease, but it doesn't mean that it comes with doing nothing. It doesn't mean that it comes with not actually taking action. If you're talking yourself out of taking an action or moving a step forward or talking yourself out of doing something that scares your system, that is a major warning sign. I was in a space where I was deciding whether or not I should stay in Thailand or go to Brazil. I almost stayed in Thailand because I'm like, with the money that I have right now, I know I could live 5 months in Thailand. I know that I can still get my massages weekly. I can still get my nails done monthly. I can get my condo clean. I don't have to do anything. Like, I'm comfortable. But if I go to Brazil, I can't get the same kind of accommodations in Brazil that I can in Thailand for the same amount. The cost of living is so much more expensive. I gotta buy a plane ticket to go out there. Like, these are all risks that I had to weigh, but also realize that I was stagnant in comfortability in Thailand, and Brazil presented another level of evolution for my growth. 3, you don't want to leave. Now, this is what everybody says. They come to Thailand and you don't want to leave. I understand. All right. So Thailand is the perfect place to go if you are seeking to live outside of survival mode. If you are burnt out in your current life and you want peace. If you want to feel what safety feels like without having to look over your shoulder or worry about gun violence, or for women, not have to worry about men catcalling you or following you on the street, or for men, if you want to live any of your wildest fantasies, Thailand is a place. But just note that if you are naturally ambitious, if you know just in your spirit you are called to lead, to create, to build something, there's always been a moving engine in you to keep going. If you've always had this bigger vision of your life, Thailand can become a cocoon that stifles that. And so it becomes very important for you to recognize and discern when it's time for you to step out of the cocoon and to metamorphosize and become the butterfly that you are. For me, it took leaving Thailand to realize just how deeply I did need living in Thailand in my life. But it also showed me just how much I outgrew the version of myself that first arrived in Thailand. I will always go back to Thailand, and Thailand will definitely be my forever reset place. Now, if you're in that transition or Thailand is calling you for a season abroad, I help women plan their season abroad exit strategy so you are emotionally, financially, and logistically prepared to live in Thailand for 3 months, 6 months, or even a year at a time. I'll leave the link down below so you can register for my season abroad one-on-one sessions. Anyways, I hope this video was very helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.